Okay, let's go to trust. And for instance, if somebody going to the Medexverse and says, hey, I'm talking to a doctor, have you guys worked it in such a way that the diagnosis given by the doctor can be taken by that patient to another doctor and then they can really say, okay, let's go ahead and treat? Is it possible, or is that something that is still in the works?
Okay, so every doctor's on Medexverse app is actually licensed and regulated by the MDC.
I mean, you're a practitioner in your own right, becoming a full medical doctor, yes? Go ahead.
So, but the basic issue lies in people having platform unregulated, but our platform is actually regulated, and everybody are being verified, licenses, everything being verified before they come on board. So when they make diagnosis, when they do anything on the app, is actually something 100% what we can say the patient should follow and all that. And our platform is actually on Play Store and Apple Store and all that. So people can download, check it out. Check we are HIPPA compliant, GDPR. We have the NDPR compliance. Every of the telemedicine compliance has actually been gotten and approved. So in terms of trust, data security, safe. Everything is safe. So there can't be any form of cyber security theft or any form of stolen documents or data storage issues.
Do you think that Nigerians in their own right are ready to trust digital systems that can connect me to doctors and, like you said, perform surgery using AI and all the rest? Do you think that we have that level of exposure on a general scale to be able to accept them right now? Do you think that's happening?
Yes, actually. But Nigerians also need to understand that there is some education and awareness is very important. We've built ourselves, Africans generally, we've wired ourselves in such a way that we believed in foreign stuff. So, for example, if an app comes from maybe US and all that, and it's being marketed to people will want to embrace it more than an app built in Nigeria, because they feel like Nigerian made product. Wow, how can these people be trusted and all that? And that's one reason why foreigners, the West, actually come to pick startups, invest in businesses and all that, still market the same business for the same people.
Just a branding.
So why can't the government fund the people and get the services across to all Nigerians? So it's a big issue. Nigerians need to be aware that the fact that there are real solutions out there.
By people who are Nigerians.
Exactly,
and Africans.
by Nigerians. Product made by Nigerians for Nigerians. We need to adopt our own made product. Because, for example, now, if a foreign doctor comes from maybe US, to treat, attending to someone, the person might be very, very calm. But if that same person sees a Nigerian doctor, the kind of question that person will not ask the white guy will be asking the black doctor. So it's a big issue, trust issue generally, and we Africans can actually work on that, because most of those solutions are also being invented and developed by Africans too.
And most of our doctors are some of the best in the world.
I mean, best in the world.
Exactly.
Nigerian doctors are the best in the world. Exactly. I can say it anywhere.
Exactly. Let us then go into further assets and questions about trust. Are startups really solving the problems that the government has failed to fix? Or are they just filling a temporary gap? Is there something that the government really needs to do beyond what the startups are doing? You're going to add that to the fact that off camera we're speaking about a chat box that can interact with people, because people need to understand that there are options. Go ahead.
So actually, startups in Nigeria are doing excellently well. One of the issues we have is accessing funding. Okay. Let me start with when the idea of Medexverse app came. There was issue with funding. Actually having access to a tech company to build this app is not the issue, but the issue is funding. Now, when you fund a project that is out already, after the project is out, you need more funding to get this product to people, and then you still need funding to ensure the continuity of the company and all that. So if there is no access to fund, it makes startup difficult. It makes it difficult for startup to grow. And that is why in Africa, startups today actually die, because
within 3 to 5 years.
Yes, there's no access to fund. And this same startup, if they have the privilege to get like international funding, let's say early growth startup fund and all that, they do better than when they are in their country. Okay. Recently, these drone company guys that got like $10 million startup funds and all that. And they started building their headquarters in Saudi Arabia. And these guys are Nigerians. So why don't they build their startup in Abuja? Why don't they build it in Lagos? Okay? So sometimes we don't appreciate our product. So which is one of the issues why those people who appreciate come to invest and then they build their headquarters outside the country, which is a big issue. So funding is a basic issue why startup dies. But startups, there are various startups that actually provide real-time solutions. For example, Lexi AI. We invented Lexi AI to provide what we call medical guidance. So, for example, now, when someone is sick, you don't need to be at home and be like, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. What if you are not fine? So, just feed your symptoms to Lexi. Lexi will tell you if your problem requires immediate medical intervention. Okay? Lexi will also tell you, okay, for example, any nearby pharmacy around you, Lexi will bring suggestion. You can even, place order for medication with prescription signed by a doctor. So we can always get that on our app. So if you book an appointment with a medical doctor now on MedExvas app, you get an in-app prescription. You can download it. You can feed it with Lexi, send it to Lexi. Lexi can place order for those drugs for you, and it will be delivered to your doorstep. I mean, this is a very fast, technology. And basically, if someone is in the office, you started having headaches, maybe due to various meetings and all that, and you feel like, I can't leave my work to go to hospital. What if the doctor might be busy before they attend to me and all that? So in your office, you can just go to Apple Store or Play Store, download MedExvas app, sign up, and then choose the doctor you want. If you are a female, you want a female doctor. If you are a male, you want a male. Depends on what you want. Book an appointment, then you get your consultation, everything fixed. So even in your house, you can still get everything necessary. And the issues that cannot be solved by telemedicine can be referred to standard hospitals. Okay, for example, now, if you message Lexi, hi, Lexi, I couldn't breathe, I'm having difficulty in breathing, I can't breathe very well, Lexi will tell you, you need a standard medical treatment right now. Not like to connect you with a doctor online and all that. Lexi knows that this needs immediate medical intervention. So ambulance is needed. So one of the things we're also trying to initiate is that when someone dies 112, which is the government ambulance system, you get access to immediate ambulance. So there is a connection, there is the connection to the immediate location of the person. So when you allow your location, the ambulance tends to see where you currently are, and they can drive to your place and pick that person up and take the person to the nearest standard medical facility.
Yeah, that's it's really enlightening what you have really said to us today. And finally, before I let you go, just in a few seconds, you're going to tell us what you think the future is in the next 10 years. And do you think, that Africans are still going to have need to travel abroad, or do you think we can fix it? And then who gets left behind in the digital divide when it comes to healthcare? I think that's where we're going to be ending with you. So go ahead.
Okay, so in terms of medical tourism, I feel like foreigners have made enough money from Nigerians. I mean, people come outside the country, pick up people, talk to them that they have advanced equipment, which they actually do. They travel, the cost of travel, the cost of medical expenses and everything out there, they pay, they get access to that, and they still come back to the same Nigeria. So why don't we build a system here that works, that can make all those those foreigners, to come to Nigeria also for treatment? I mean, our doctors are good to the extent that all those foreigners comes to pick doctors to their hospitals to perform surgeries and all that, and then still come back to Nigeria. So why don't we invest in those doctors, one? Why don't we invest in the same healthcare sector that will make these people also to show more interest in coming for a medical treatment in Nigeria? I mean, these are things that really matters. So if the healthcare sector is getting enough attention, I mean, even this will boost the Nigerian economy, because we'll have more foreigners coming into Nigeria to get health services. So this is very important. And as I see this, in the next 10 years, there will be what we call digitalization. The world is going...
digitalization.
Yes, complete digitalization. So even telemedicine system will be more out there, and system will be more adopted. People will want to get everything done online, faster, no stress and all that. I mean, even with Lexi AI, for example, If you scan a report or any scan report or anything, just scan any report, you don't understand your report, scan it, send it to Lexi. Lexi will summarize everything for you. We'll tell you what is actually wrong with you and what is wrong with the result. So, for example, let's say you went for a particular treatment, we asked to do an investigation and all that, the result was given to you. You can scan the result and feed it with Lexi. Lexi will summarize exactly what is there, and which is equivalent to what the doctor will also say.
All right, we must thank you, Timileyin Oluwaseyi, for your insight, and innovation, and that's your commitment to reimagining what healthcare can do in our world today. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.